Brinny and Brinny D Photography. I've been creating since I was little. I picked up a camera as soon as I could. Picked up my mom's handheld camera and took pictures around the house and just kept doing it over and over and over again. Took pictures of my little stuffed animals, dressed my little sister up, and got my mom very upset with me because every time she was taking in a roll of film, it was always filled with photos that nobody really cared about, and she was hoping they were my birthday photos from, the year before, but she spent a lot of money on random photos. My work is created by just walking around and taking little photo adventures and just going on gravel, traveling around, finding the small little things that people probably walk past and don't even realize are there, and taking them and putting them on a bigger scale and making people see the beauty in them, and maybe the story that is behind them that nobody really cares to think about. I draw my inspiration from everything around me. Natural lighting, the story behind things that are left behind, things that have aged, history and vintage. I see a story even when there isn't a story. I use mostly natural lighting. I don't use any artificial lighting. I like to try to get use that to my advantage to set a mood. A lot of people, use flashes and a lot of digital mediums too, which I do use, I won't deny, but I just say I'm a naturalist, and a lot of people don't realize that because photography has become so digital. And I started on old World War II cameras when I was in high school, and we didn't even have a high school photography class, and so my art teacher pretty much took me under her arm and invented a class for me and taught me on her old dad's cameras. And I learned in our dark room and bought all my own chemicals because our school couldn't afford it, and just worked really hard on it. And so that's why I kept my natural feel for naturalism and lighting and things like that. I think that my photography is going to always exist, and I'm going to keep taking photos because there's going to be more and more in the world to take photos of. Nothing in the world, everything in the world is photographable if you do it right, and the right lighting, and it can be pretty if you just allow yourself to see it. So I see myself, always creating art and always doing it, and I believe I'll be successful. You can get more information at brinnyd.com, BRINNY.com, and you can find me on Facebook, Brinny Dietrich. Just Google me and you'll find me. You'll find my photos. It's not that hard. I am Brinny D, and I am a raw artist.